Flipper Dave here, and today I am going to show you how to do an engine swap on a push mower, or if you want to swap the deck over. This is going to be all the information you're going to need to remove an engine and to reinstall onto a lawnmower deck. I apologize for going cold and dark on the channel. I've been busy with other projects, busy with work, other obligations that I had. I do not make money from the channel yet, although that is a goal of mine. So once again, I apologize for not posting, but I'm back on the channel, so hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Today I'm swapping over this engine over onto this mower deck because the front wheels on this mower deck are locked up and this other one has the nice big wheels in the back. So I'm going to start by getting the engine ready to remove from the deck. That includes getting the pull cord free from the bars and taking off the brake cable. Just a couple zip ties to snip off there with a pair of dikes. And then you take out the little clip there that holds it on to the handle. And then there's a little loop and a hook there on the bar. Now I'm going to take off the blade. I'd strongly recommend using a breaker bar for this, but I apparently do not have the right tools, so I'm going to use the smallest ratchet that I can find because I like to punish myself. So go ahead and zip that bolt off there, then the blade comes off, and now you've got 3 mounting bolts here underneath on this particular model. Most Briggs & Strattons are going to have 3 on the bottom. And make sure you have a hand on the engine when you take the last bolt out because it will be ready to come out. And that's how you remove an engine from a mower deck. Alright, make sure you clean off that mating surface and get your new deck ready. Go ahead and place the engine down on there. Make sure the holes line up, that wouldn't be good. Now you can turn it onto its side, being careful. And try to get one of those bolts in there. And once you do, go ahead and try to get all 3 of them in, hand tight, before you even put the ratchet on the bolt. That way the bolts all go in. Alright, now you just get a ratchet and tighten those up. I don't have any torque specs to give you on this, so just grab a ratchet, get the right size socket, snug it down as hard as you can. Now it's time to put the blade back on. This blade is in obvious need of some sharpening and or a replacement. However, I'm just going to go ahead and put that back on for the video's sake. Go ahead and put that bolt back in, and you're going to want to get something longer than I have to tighten this down. I'm just using whatever I have on hand for the video's sake. Block of wood might help holding that blade still. I'm just using my hand, but that'll be good enough for right now. Now we can go ahead and put our cable back on. Go ahead and secure that with the hook and hole attachment point on the handles right there and connect it to the lever. And if you like, you can use a couple zip ties to hold that cable out of the way, but it's not necessary. Go ahead and pull down on the brake and then pull that pull cord up to you and put it into the holding loop, and then you just tighten down that wing nut. Some models will have a nut on the back that you'll have to actually use a socket or a wrench for. And that is the complete process on how to do an engine swap on a lawnmower. Now naturally this engine doesn't run yet, but at least the wheels are more stylish. If you liked that video and if it helped you out, make sure you give a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next on the channel. I've got a Predator 212 with a bunch of upgrades to it that I've done. Got a go-kart frame in the backyard. of trying to get rid of the riding mower, trying to get rid of a bunch of my crap that I have in the backyard so I can make room for new projects. So I'd like to kind of start fresh with everything. So let me know down below what you want to see, and I'll see you in the next one.